So has your business been hacked? Possibly not yet, but it will do eventually. And I want to talk today, if you're a business leader and you're not planning to get hacked or you've just been hacked, about what you can do to manage that process. Because essentially we put people into three buckets. We've just been hacked, panic, fire, compliance, and I was just looking at this article, selective amnesia, and that's where I put most boards of directors at the moment. They don't know about cyber, they don't care, they're not interested, they don't know about AI, they don't understand the risks, and they're at grave risk of losing their business because they're not mitigating the risks. So obviously, if you've been hacked, that's great for me because I can sell you loads of stuff. It's not so great for the business. Serious cyber incidents kill businesses. The recovery cost from a ransomware incident could be, well, it's certainly going to be in the thousands of pounds per employee. And there are plenty of cases of small businesses going bust because they've been hacked. I'm on a mission to try and reduce that if we can. And then obviously, if you're subject to compliance, then it's a bit easier because there's certain standards you have to meet. The compliance standards should be thought of as the bare minimum. So something like cyber essentials, that really is the absolute bare minimum. There's lots of things that are not included. You've got ISO 27001, things like that. These help take people on the cybersecurity journey, but they're not everything you need to do. So if you want to mitigate the risk properly, you need somebody in charge of cyber on your board of directors. Somebody that is a specialist that can advise boards about technology. And the same is true with AI. AI is going to fundamentally change the way we work in the next 5 years. If you're not on top of it, you'll lose the business. And it doesn't matter if you're a technology-centric business or not. AI is going to affect everyone, like it or not. So the worst group, which is where most people are, is they're in the selective amnesia. They don't know about the risks. They don't understand the risks. They don't really care. They may be vaguely aware of Marks and Spencer's and Co-op hacks earlier in the year. But the problem with this position is that if you don't mitigate the risk, then you could lose the business. And like people have insurance in case of fire, even though the chances of them having a fire, fortunately, are very low, you can mitigate a lot of things without spending an absolute fortune, huge amounts of time, energy, and effort. But IT is one of those things that's absolutely key to almost every business, and it's got to be run well. If it's not being run well, and you need some specialist advice to change the process, not to replace the team that you have, do reach out. I'm happy to have a chat. If you've got any thoughts, ideas, comments, let me know. Mention stuff in the comments field below. I'd love to have a conversation with you, see if I can help you reduce that cyber risk. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day.